All right, we're doing a Q&A episode of HealthForce podcast. If you want to submit a question that can be featured on the podcast, anything exercise, nutrition, supplementation, fitness related, even health related, and talking about weight loss and the grander picture, a couple easy ways to do that is go on Facebook, look at the business page, Ramsden Elite Fitness, and just send a message to the business page. And just, you can just, simply put in there, here's a question for the podcast, and then ask your question. If you have Twitter, you can do it there as well. Ramsden EF, that is Ramsden EF, so it's abbreviated. And again, just send a DM, a direct message on that platform as well, and just state that it is a question for the podcast. And lastly, I'll give you a couple quick options too. Instagram, same thing, Ramsden Elite Fitness, send a direct message there. And then email, if you're a little bit more old school, is ramsdenelitefitness@gmail.com. So the question that we're going to answer today is, what is the best options for headsets to listen to music and or podcasting while working out, submitted by Michael Darwish. So Michael, thank you for the question. This is fascinating to me. It seems simple up front of a question, but I think we can have a deeper conversation about this. So to firstly directly answer the question is, I don't know. I don't know is the honest answer. Authenticity is big for me for our content, and I use my AirPods or my earbuds or whatever that come with the iPhone, the wired ones, not the ones that are wireless. I just primarily because of functionality and practicalism, being practical about it. I don't know. Me personally, I listen to podcasts mostly when I work out. I may listen to music depending on the mood. I use my headphones a lot in the car. I rarely listen to like the actual radio unless it's like sports radio or something. So I'm always having my earbuds, my headset in, and I do listen to podcasts mostly. Do I care about the quality? And the answer is no. I personally don't care about the quality of audio that I'm getting, because I'm usually, when you're performing a task and listening to something in the background, you're probably going to get 60, 70, 80% of the content anyways. You're not going to hear every second. It's not like I'm laying in a dark room staring at nothing and getting to hear the entire audio of the podcast. So when you work out or you're driving or cleaning around the house, your attention span is going to pick up most of what you're hearing, but it ain't going to pick up all of it. So again, when I'm in the gym, I can't even hear the content at 100% capacity. There's no way I'm going to care about the quality in which it comes. I think there becomes a drop-off point, though, like if quality on the audio is so bad. And again, that could even mean coming from production of the person's podcast. If it's bad, I turn it off. So there is such a threshold that if it's really bad, you don't want to listen to it. Same would go for earphone quality. If it's so low and such bad quality of a headphone or a headset, I can certainly see somebody that not working out. But for myself, again, I just go with the classic. I just go with the traditional headphones that come with the iPhone. And that being said, I have worn Dr. Dre Beats before, which are like the earmuff headphones. They're absolutely fantastic. I mean, amazing quality. You're not going to hear anything else. So, I think it's just a matter of priority. It's an individual choice. If you're somebody that really needs quality audio, that's just your preference. You don't want to hear anything else going on at the gym, or you bang music and you really want to hear it all. Something like a Dr. Dre Beats, which I'm pretty sure are a couple $100. Are a good option, and they really do cancel out a lot of the noise, and they're comfortable. Quality's super good. So that would probably just be a default recommendation, but that's mainly off of marketing. The Dre Beats are they have a lot of, I think, social presence. If you don't care as much about quality, I don't think it matters. Just get the job done. But I'd like to hear from you guys what it is that matters to you about headset, or even like what you listen to when you're working out. Do you feel like that's just an individual choice thing where, I can listen to music and audio books or something, but I prefer music because it actually affects my workouts? Like for me, it doesn't matter. If I listen to music or a podcast or an audio book or a YouTube video, if I listen to anything, that does not in my opinion, affect my performance. My performance is not enhanced from like rock or rap music. That's probably just an individually based answer. But if there are a ton of people that listen to metal music and hardcore rap that really get into the zone with that. And if that's you, obviously maybe a higher quality headphone would work. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys. What matters to you when you're at the gym and you're trying to get through a workout? Is it the quality of the content? Is it the quality of the headset and the earphones? Is it the type of audio that you're listening to? I think that stuff's all pretty fascinating and intriguing. And again, I'd love to hear from the community. So Michael, thanks for the question, and I hope that answers it. This is for anybody. Again, submit your questions on social media platforms. It doesn't matter. Just send a message and just say, this is for the podcast. Here's a question and answer, and just ask your question. And then what we'll do is we'll continue to compile these and create episodes off of them. And the goal becomes to try to give somebody a good quality answer first, and then we can talk about answering a lot of questions. But for now, I kind of do want to stay focused on providing great answers for people. That way it does reward you for asking the question. So we'll go with that. Cool. Well, thanks for joining. And I look forward to answering more of these questions. It's always interesting to see what kinds of questions you get too when you do Q&A. Q&A is one of my favorite formats, and I feel like I can deliver a ton of value. So be very specific in your questions. The more specific your question, the more specific answer I can give.